Alrighty guys, hi, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're new here or returning and you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like any of my videos, make sure you give them a thumbs up, and if you have anything to contribute, be sure to leave it down in the comment section. So today I'm coming to you barefaced because I'm going to do a get ready with me. I have done some of these in the past, but I have to get ready today, and there's a couple of smaller topics that I kind of want to talk about, so I figured I would hop on here and get ready and talk about those things. So if you haven't seen my other get ready with me's, I don't really talk about the products, but I will try my best to remember to put them in the description bar, and if I forget and there's something that you end up liking and you want to know what the product is, just let me know and I will comment back and tell you what the product is. So I have already prepped my face and my eyelids for eyeshadow. I typically do eyeshadow first in case I end up with a mess. I don't mess up my base. So the first thing I want to talk about is myself for just a second and my channel. So in a recent video, I think it was my last upload or the one before that, I kind of held myself down to 2 days a week that I for sure will have an upload to you on Mondays and either Friday or Saturday. And I realized in reviewing that I didn't explain times or anything like that to you guys, so I quickly wanted to say I forgot to say, you know, as far as the timing of the video upload, I can't say exactly, but I can tell you it'll be in the evenings or at night. The way I have been filming is after work and then doing everything on the back end and then loading it. So typically you guys are seeing the video the day I film it. Sometimes I am able to film a couple of videos at a time, and that's when I will be able to provide you guys extra uploads during the week. So I did just want to quick give you guys an update on that. Moving on, one of the smaller topics I wanted to talk about is Nikocado Avocado, and I know I keep talking about him, and it's kind of just to keep you guys updated since I have started to discuss him. I wanted to keep you guys up to date. If I can remember, I will link the video up above where I initially discussed him in my issues with his content, and how I thought it was problematic and why I thought it was problematic. Since then, I have updated you guys on his content change, where he is no longer really feeding into that. However, his husband, Orland, has recently started loading videos on his channel, which still kind of depict that kind of behavior, which, if you want to know how I feel about it, I will link that video. You guys can go watch that. But Nikocado appears to be going back to his trolling manner, his trolling ways, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot less harmful in my opinion. However, I don't understand, probably just to continue getting the views, I would assume, but he's gone on this rampage that him and Orland are no longer together and he has this new boyfriend, and he was gearing up his audience to watch a video with his new boyfriend and that they were going to do a Q&A and all this stuff. Well, he did. However, his new boyfriend didn't show his face, and there is a lot of speculation that it's Orland, and I would almost guarantee it is Orland. But his subscribers are not happy with him continuing that trolling behavior. So, but it is Nikocado, what can you expect, right? So I did kind of want to give you guys an update on that. Another topic that I have talked about in the past that I haven't recently is the Stauffer family, and I am going to link down below BXbeastboy, the Dad Challenge podcast, and Sloan's channels. These three creators have made sure to keep this family and everything going on with them part of their regular content. Now, I was included with that initially, and I kept pumping out videos talking about them and every little thing that they were doing and how I felt about it. But I don't want my channel to ever come off that I am only talking about one or two people, because it's not as if it would appear that I am targeting anybody or trying to just get viewers from those YouTubers, talking about those YouTubers. Now, if my subscribers want it and you want my opinion, I will continue to do that, but I want to be able to talk about whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't want to end up putting myself in a box because I just cover one family and that's what people expect from me. I hope what I'm trying to get across makes sense. But I am going to include like their videos, and I am so happy that these 3 YouTubers have made sure to keep their crappy behavior in the forefront and make it known. So if you have joined my channel recently and you haven't looked into the videos I have done, I will link my first video on the Stauffer family up above. If you're interested, you can go watch that. And I have done some since then as well. However, I agree with with Josh from Dad Challenge Podcast, Sloan, and BXbeastboy in continuing to keep this story going. So I want to talk about some of the stuff that has continued to come out about the family. And it's more so in James Stauffer, the husband, how he kind of got some criticism, but Micah got the brunt end, and Micah pretty much has, in my opinion, been canceled. However, James has managed to kind of appear to be unscathed by their disgusting behavior and their disgusting actions, which if you watch any of the channels I have discussed, they have, like I said, they have kept up with it, and they have been able to provide some previous videos before all of the drama happened, before they publicly denounced their adopted son. There's some historic videos that they did, which is really telling to the actual outcome of how that happened. So I really encourage you to watch their videos. But since then, going back on topic, since then, James Stauffer has managed to continue his car detailing page. And I've said in other videos I've done, I believe he's been able to do this and get away with it because a lot of the people who are going to view car detailing channels aren't necessarily going to be fully aware of what they have done. So it makes a little bit of sense, but Josh has created a spite channel for car detailing, and I think it is incredibly smart of him to do, especially with the videos that he does and the what's the word for it, and the way he has marketed his YouTube channel. I guess that's the best way, because he tries to be kind of like a social justice person for children on the internet and call out poor parenting or disgusting behavior like what they have done. And he made that channel, and he was open about making that channel and why he did. And I think it's wonderful. I absolutely support him in that. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But he has recently made sure to bring it aware to everybody, and I'm sure if you're watching my channel, you probably watch his channel as well. But I'm going to discuss what he has, the correlation he has made. So in the past, Micah Stauffer has been sure to let everybody know that James, her husband, was, or is rather, a mastermind of the SEOs here on YouTube, and how, you know, he's the one who kind of knows what to market as. Well, it's come to a lot of people's attention that James's channel, which happens to be a detailing channel called Stauffer Garage, has pretty much been ripping off all of his detailing videos from somebody who is more well known, called the Detailing Geek. And Josh pointed out the most recent uploads from James' channel, and he correlated it with the Detailing Geek's channel, and was able to prove that James is copying him verbatim. which I don't think many people are shocked about, but it just goes to show even more how disgusting this family is and these parents are. Just, it shows that their primary focus is to just gain wealth and popularity. So I did want to kind of talk about them a little bit. And like I said, I will link their channels down below. Another thing I kind of wanted to talk about is a YouTuber that I haven't discussed because she's problematic, in my opinion, in the past, is Amberlynn Reid. I used to watch her before I became aware of all of her problematic past. And once I became aware of that, I unsubscribed. But I watched some weight loss channels, so her videos will sometimes pop up in my recommended. So every once in a while I will click on a video just to kind of see what's going on, see if there's been any changes. And if you don't know, she gets a lot of hate because she claims that she's a weight loss channel. However, over her years on YouTube, she hasn't lost any weight. Instead, she has gained weight. And I am not going to really comment on that. I don't feel like it's my place or really anybody's place. But she recently was diagnosed with cancer, and she did document some of her journey, it seems. And most recently, I saw one of her videos where she was very upset and like felt pressured by all of the haters, if you want to call them that, people who give her criticism. And I know she does have some hardcore haters, but she felt compelled to have to prove via documents of her medical issues that she has been going through, because from what it seemed like, people were calling her a liar and saying that she didn't actually have cancer. I'm not doubting that people didn't do that, but it's disgusting. And I just kind of wanted to bring that to people's attention and segue, like, kind of a question to you guys, and not just necessarily with her, with any YouTuber who has a problematic past, has a past of history of knowing to be a liar and make stuff up. If something that serious is to come out, like, are you one to really question something as serious as cancer? I'm not. Personally, I'm not going to question somebody saying that they have cancer and kind of talking about what they're going through with that. I'm not going to assume that they're a liar. And I kind of want to ask you guys, is that something you do? Like, if you have, if they have a history of lying, do you automatically just assume that they're lying about it, even if it's something as serious as cancer? And I know there are people on the internet who do, unfortunately, are disgusting enough to make stuff up like this and lie about stuff like that to try and gain clout and gain a fan base. But she already, although there's questions as to her amount of actual loyal people and if they're just hate watching, but she regularly does pretty well on YouTube. Like, I don't see why she would lie about that. So I kind of wanted to get you guys' opinion. Like, is that something that you guys automatically jump to when somebody has been problematic, when somebody has kind of known to be a liar? If something large and serious such as cancer is brought up, do you question that YouTuber or that influencer in their delivery? Like, do you question if they actually have it, or do you give them the benefit of the doubt and believe them? It just really bothered me that she felt that compelled and was that affected by people giving her criticism. And it kind of brings in the bigger question. I know some YouTubers will discuss the amount of hate that they get and how they handle it, and I believe she has in the past. But at what point do people just stop interacting with their subscribers because of all of the negativity? I don't, what would you guys do in that situation, I guess, is more the question, because I don't know what I would do. I really have no idea if I was to get a whole bunch of hate constantly on every single video. You know, constantly calling me a liar and things like that, I don't know if I'd want to continue to have a comment section for my own like mental health sake. And you know, I'm not gonna talk about her and her mental health, but it has to take on some kind of effect eventually. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for today. I do have to get going, so I will probably film another video and it will hopefully be up tomorrow. But if I don't, you guys will definitely have a video on Monday. I appreciate you making it this far. If you did, I hope you guys are having a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.